Hi, and welcome to another video. Well, it's June 7th. So we're moving into summer, and there's a lot going on. Looks like the weather's going to stay cool, temperatures at or below normal in the 60s, with the low clouds and fog continuing, so we call that the June gloom. We got a slight chance of a sprinkle or light shower on Sunday and Monday. Depends on where this upper low goes. But for now, just low clouds and fog nights and mornings. I'd like to talk to you about Isaiah chapter 55, verses 6 through 9. Isaiah said, "Seek the Lord while he may be found, call upon him while he is near. Let the wicked forsake his way, and the unrighteous man his thoughts. Let him return to the Lord, that he may have compassion on him, and to our God, for he will abundantly pardon. For my thoughts are not your thoughts, neither are your ways my ways, declares the Lord. For as the heavens are higher than the earth, so are my ways higher than your ways, and my thoughts higher than your thoughts." We just don't know what the Lord's thoughts are, except we have the Bible. Now, the text doesn't just say seek the Lord. It says seek him while he may be found, and call upon him while he is near. I've been thinking about this lately, and this is especially important for the precarious position of the non-Christian. So many in our society, as you well know, are only caught up in the here and now. Our whole financial mess, I think, has been driven by greed of our Western society that must have things now. Who cares if we can't afford it? I need it now. And that's caused excessive debt. Everyone's doing it. I've been teaching the Dave Ramsey Financial Peace course, and they emphasize that you get out of debt, and the course is designed to help you get a handle on your money. I heard the other day on the news that there is over $1 trillion in credit card debt alone in the United States. I did some calculations with that, and if you say the average credit card debt has an interest rate of, let's say, 17%, and that may be low, then the credit card companies are getting $170 billion a year in interest. Plus, they get 3 to 5% of the cost of the item from the businesses, depending on their agreement with them. So that's another 30 to 50 billion dollars. What could be done for churches and agencies to help people, to feed people, to help widows and orphans with $200 billion? The government wouldn't have to be doing it. That's why these Dave Ramsey course teaches the biblical way of handling money. Be responsible with God's money. If you can't afford it, don't purchase it. Romans 3:8 says, "Don't owe anything to anyone except your outstanding debt to the continual love of one another." Well, the same goes for spiritual matters as well. Well, who cares what happens down the road? I just want pleasure and enjoyment today. So they give little thought to why they are here and what is to come. Sure, they may think they should look into God one day, but not yet. Maybe once the good years are past and the thoughts of death becomes a little more real, they might think about it. In the meantime, they'd much prefer to be lovers of pleasure rather than lovers of God, as the Bible predicted. I thought that way when I was younger, but I knew God had plans for my life, and I could not fulfill those plans if I tried to live by myself. The time is now. Don't wait. Isaiah also says, "For my thoughts are not your thoughts, neither are your ways my ways, declares the Lord." The people of Israel were foolish to act as if they knew what God was thinking and planning. And so are we. Have you ever thought about that or thought that way? His knowledge and wisdom are greater than ours. We're foolish to try and fit God into our mold, to make his plans and purposes conform to ours. In Jeremiah 12:11, "For God knows the plans I have for you, the plans to prosper and not harm you, plans to give you hope and a future. We must strive to fit into God's plan. If you want the fruits of the Spirit, now is the time. Make that choice, and God will help you change your life. Paul wrote in Galatians 5:22 and 23, "But the fruit of the Spirit is love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, gentleness, and self-control." They are the byproduct of Christ's control in your life. We can't obtain them by trying to get them without His help. And if we want the fruits of the Spirit to grow in us, we're going to need God's help. Information. Well, I always kind of update you on things. There are many things happening at Compass as we move into the summer. And I hope you'll have a chance to participate or volunteer in some of these events. Check the church website for more information, for dates and times. Here's a couple. July 2nd is our Celebrate America service. There will be 2 services at Main Street. There will not be a service at Padres on that Sunday, July 2nd. The choir will be singing at Main Street, and we will have a great celebration for our country. As well, there will be one at Marina. Our next combined Boomer and Pacesetter event is coming up July 15th. It will be 3 p.m. in the wing room, and we'll have a barbecue and a movie, The Jesus Revolution. If you haven't seen it, it's a great movie. I hope you can make it, and it will be a great time. We're already scheduling events for the fall. Our first fall Pacesetters event will be September 16th at 3 p.m. Alliance on Aging will have speakers talking about programs and services that are available here in Monterey County. This is a great time to see what programs and services are available for you or even your parents. I hope you'll be there. Services this Sunday will be at 9 and 10:30 a.m. at Main Street, at 10 a.m. at Marina, with a traditional service at Padre at 10:30 a.m. Choir will sing there too, and an evening service at Padre at 6:30 p.m. If you can't make those services and you want to watch them online, they'll be online at 9, 10:30, and 6:30 p.m. God bless you, and I hope to see you there. Have a great week.